I won this at work. So we did a launch party recently for the new machine internally at our Cricut headquarters office, and they raffled off 12 machines, and I happened to win one of them. And I truly have not opened this box yet. So I'm not 100% sure what exactly it came with. And I've been specifically holding on to it, waiting to be able to do this unboxing live, and let you all like experience authentically what is inside this box. So I'm going to open it right now. Okay. So here is the box that the machine is in. And then I got a roll of white and blue vinyl for the machine. So let me just get this out of the way. Okay, so just a little bit about this machine. What's really cool about it and unique about it that is different from our other machines is that it can cut these materials matless. So this is a special kind of vinyl. It's got a thicker backing, so you don't have to put it on a mat and like feed it into the machine. You can just feed the materials directly into the machine. All right. So it's a little teeny tiny machine. Here it is. Okay, so here at the back of the box is an Open Me folder. So probably what's in here is like a sample project you can make with the machine, which we will probably be doing that in a second. And then in the bottom of the box, it looks like we've got the power supply and a pen for the machine. Okay, so I'm going to take the plastic off. Okay, here it is. It's just so little and cute. Okay, so this is what the inside looks like. So let me just remove that. Sorry, there's some more plastic on here. I'm gonna get it off really quick. Okay. Okay, so, whoops. So with this machine, so if you are familiar with other Cricut products, I actually have some right here. We've got pens that go in our other machines too that you can write with. As you can see, they're not quite the same size. They are shorter and they're also a little bit skinnier. So markers that go with like the Maker and the Explore machines won't work in here. So same thing with the blade. So I'll just like quickly show you this blade is a lot like, or blade housing is a lot shorter and skinnier. Okay. So next we're going to open this and see what kind of project waits inside for us. So as we open it up, there's a getting started guide, and it looks like we've got a piece of cardstock and some vinyl and a mat. So as I mentioned, the vinyl can be cut matless. So this vinyl right here can just feed directly into the machine. But if you're going to be cutting things like cardstock, you still need these little mats. Also, not included in the box, we've got card mats. So what they have is they've got like a layer of plastic. So if you have like a folded card, which we have card sets you can buy too, They have like a folded card, and then they have a matching or a coordinating insert that when you cut it out, you put it in the corners, and then it looks like contrasting and cool. So anyway, so the card mat has a piece of plastic that allows you to slip the bottom half of the card underneath it. So you're only cutting the top of the card and you don't cut the bottom. So it protects it. So let's get this set up. Let's see. There's plastic all over this, so I'm gonna get that off. Okay, and then I've got my laptop right here, so I'm gonna bring that up here as well because we're gonna need to hook the machine to it. Okay, so it looks like it's just gonna be really simple. You go to cricut.com/setup. So let me open a browser really quick so we can do that. And I'm sorry that you're not able to see my screen. Oops. Cricut.com/setup. Okay, so there are no buttons on this machine. So on the Explore machines, there's the dial, there's a power button. On the Maker, there's the like load button for the materials, and there's a cut button and a pause button. This has no buttons. And so let's see, let's go to Design Space. So what I'm doing now is currently the machine selected in Design Space is Maker. I'm going to change it to Joy. I just had to add it like as a Bluetooth device on my computer. So it's looking to make sure that it's got like the most up-to-date software. Looks like it's doing a download. So, okay, so while that's doing that, I wanted to just quickly mention one thing about, so what this vinyl is called, it's called Smart Vinyl. And if you are used to using vinyl and doing other projects, this is just slightly different. This backing material is thicker, as I mentioned earlier, which makes it a touch harder to, or not harder, it just takes a little bit of a different process to get the vinyl onto transfer tape to then get it onto your project. So one of the tips that we've been hearing is that when you put your your transfer tape on the vinyl, you want to make sure that you like rub it really good on the back side, because the point is you are trying to push it off of the backing onto the transfer tape. And then if you just let it sit for a few minutes, it will adhere better. If you try and like immediately do it, you're probably going to experience a little bit of frustration. So that is that tip there. So let's see. I'm going to sign in really quick. Let's see. Okay, it's just like walking me through some things. Okay, so it's having me pick an image to do the test cut with, which I have done. It's asking me to check that the blade is in, and now it wants me to so the light is blinking, which means it's ready for me to put the vinyl in. So I'm going to insert it in, and it just immediately takes the vinyl. And then I'm clicking go to start the cut. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab a weeding tool. The one I want isn't in here, but we can use that. And then, okay, while that's cutting, I have another unboxing that I wanted to do really quick. I'm just going to move this stuff out of the way. So we had an employee sale at work yesterday, and employee sales don't happen that often. It's typically just like when stuff needs to be cleared out. So the marketing department had a whole bunch of extra stuff they needed to clear out. So I got a bunch of materials, which I'm going to unbox for you in just a little bit. And then I got a Easy Press 2 tote. So that's what I'm going to open up here really quick. And here it is. So I have a couple different Easy Presses. I've got the one that fits in this. This is a 6x7, and then I've got a 12x12, which is much bigger. So it looks like here there's like a cool outside pocket, and then the machine just straps right in here. And then it's got this shoulder carrying case shoulder strap or this handle. So there's that. That is an Easy Press tote. And it's also got, looks like, I don't know, for like, this is my tool carrier. So you could do something like that. So anyway, there's that. I thought that was kind of fun. Okay. So this is done. So you hit next and then unload. Here it is. I don't know if I'm just going to try weeding it without a tool. Nope. That was silly of me. There's middle pieces that need to come out. So far, that's what that looks like. There's not a whole lot happening yet. But I will show you in just a second after I've weeded some of this stuff. And sorry, I know you probably can't see super well what's going on here, but I will show you in just a minute. And if you are new to the world of crafting and have no idea what I'm talking about, weeding is when you take out the extra pieces, like the blank space pieces that are within your project that you're not going to need. And it enhances the appearance of your image that you've cut out. So I'll show you how this is going in just a second. Just want to get a couple more pieces out. This is not like my favorite tool to use to weed with, but my other tool is in my maker, which is in the other room right now. So I'll just give you a quick preview of what this is starting to look like. About halfway done. One thing that you want to definitely make sure that you're careful of when you're weeding is that you don't lose control of your tool, because you don't want to end up like digging into the actual piece of your project that you need. And here we go. That is the finished product and it looks super awesome. So, I actually do have some transfer tape right here. Okay, so just gonna, let's see. Again, I don't have, sorry, wasn't actually planning to, I'll use those, do any transferring, but again, I didn't know what was coming in this box. Okay, so we'll just let that sit. Do a little bit of rubbing on the front side too, just to make sure. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit for a bit as per what I learned about how you should do this. And we're gonna see if it gives us, okay, it doesn't. So we're gonna go back to this. Okay, I've got to select the Joy again. Okay. So I'm clicking on new project and then you click on, over on the left-hand bar, you click on projects. This is again in design space. And then when you search the projects, insert card. And I'm gonna do the little pumpkin. It may not be totally center when I do it, just because again, this isn't the right size card, but I really want to show you guys what we're doing. Okay, so now we select card, medium cardstock. Hopefully that's visible. Okay, so it loaded the mat. Now I'm just gonna hit go. And it should cut that. Okay, sweet. It's almost done. It's just cutting the corners right now. Oh, you know what? It completely cut the corners. So this isn't gonna work out quite how I expected, but it's okay. I will do another video at some point when I have like all the proper tools to show you like the card mat with the proper size cards. Sorry, I know I keep repeating myself. I didn't know what was going to be in the box, and where the project hasn't, or I'm sorry, where the machine doesn't launch until tomorrow, I wasn't able to purchase anything like in preparation to do this. So this is not, I think this cardstock is thicker than medium because it did not cut out very well. I've got quite a few, actually, I've got this mat right here just in case. So I'm going to just like cut out a few of these pieces with this True Control blade really quick. So yeah, that first part, it looks like it definitely was supposed to be the pen, not the blade, because it didn't even cut it like deep enough to come out. So it's like barely there. So again, sorry, this was a bit of a fail, but here is the bottom of the pumpkin, and if you look really close, you can see the stem. So anyway, sorry, bit of a fail on that project. But again, I will do another one at another time and show you the real deal. Okay, so I'm going to clear this stuff off. And then the last thing that I was going to do, sorry, let me just disconnect this really quick. And by disconnect, I'm just like closing out of that project. And then I'm going to close the machine and unplug it. So another pro tip with any of the Cricut mats, when you are getting stuff off the mat, one thing to keep in mind is that when you've got like a whole sheet on the mat, what you want to do is kind of bend the mat like this. And then the idea is to roll the mat away from the paper, not pull the paper off the mat. Because if you're trying to pull the paper off the mat, you usually end up curling the paper. But if you pull the mat away, it doesn't curl. So there's that. And then just putting this film back on so we protect the stickiness of the mat. Okay. Let's see if this wants to come off the paper yet. Perfect. Okay, so again, it's the same idea. You're going to peel the backing away from the material rather than peel the material away from the backing. So now we've got it on our transfer tape. And I'm just going to put it on this blue paper that the project came with, or that came with the project. Let's see. That looks good. So this way, now it should be quite a bit easier. I usually have like a scraper tool, but again, it's with my maker in the other room. So just improvising. And we're going to pull this transfer tape away from the project now. Transfer tape is reusable multiple times. So I always make sure to save the backing and continue to reuse that transfer tape. And here it is. So it's pretty cool. Okay. So the last thing is I'm going to, I put the box together at the employee sale, but I'm going to unbox what I got at our employee sale the other day and show you some of these materials. So I got this box, and then just really quickly, I'm super excited about these. So this is a material that we have had for a while, but it's the Strong Bond Everyday Iron-On, and they come in these little teeny tiny rolls. They are 3.5 inches wide by 24 inches long. So they are not the smart vinyl, so they can't be cut in the Joy without a mat. But if I just need like a little piece, the Joy with that little tiny mat and these little pieces is going to be perfect. So I don't have to like use one of my big 12 by 12 rolls and just like cut out a corner or something like that. It's essentially the same idea why we have these for the maker, but now we've got like a little machine that's super easy that you can use those. So anyway, so they were selling them at the employee sale yesterday. So I got a whole bunch of just like different variations of different colors. Lots of pink, I'm noticing. So, yeah. So hopefully you can see those pretty good, but yeah, I'm really excited about those. So those are all gonna go with my iron-on collection that I have. I really like to make t-shirts. I haven't really been like super vocal about it, but I do make and sell t-shirts, like custom designed. I've done several, so that's something that I can do. So okay, anyway, we've got these box materials. I'm gonna start with these because they're kind of like big and awkward and hanging out the side. We've got these 12 by 24 packs of cardstock, and so this cardstock pack comes with these colors, and they're bright and pretty. Let's see, I can like show you. I know the lighting's not like super great. How about like this? Anyway, you can see here. They're pretty awesome. And then this one is a neutrals pack. I know it's kind of hard to see, but they're basically like browns. You can see down here. They're just packaged a little bit differently. So I got those. They've got all different variety of like colors and things like that. One that I love is like, it's just like got black and white and gray in it. So I got some more pens. We've got tons of pens. So like we've got, I already like own this one, this pen set that's got like all these different colors in it. And then they've got all different tips. We've got calligraphy pens. We've got like felt tip, fine point and thicker. So these are all fine point, and then these are like gel pens, like a regular pen. So anyway, these are fun. I was glad to get some pens because they're super useful. I especially love using pens like with the Joy and its ability to easily make cards. I'm super excited to, be able to like type out a message and have it written in whatever font I choose. So that's fun. Okay, so I've got a bunch of material in this box. A lot of it is, it's pretty much going to be vinyl and probably some iron-on. I was really, really excited about these. I hope you can see it. It's like mermaid like holographic vinyl. It's green and purple, super pretty. This one is a pack with just like a ton of different colors. I know it's not super easy to see. I'm really sorry. Maybe that's better. But that's always awesome. It's got 12 sheets of just all different colors. This one's an adhesive foil. It's like a dark forest green. Let me grab like a couple of these out because they're super pretty. So these are all glitter vinyl. I've got, that one's a sampler. Red, pink, and blue. Glitter, super pretty. This one's another sampler. It's purple, blue, and green. Oh, sorry, there we go. And then so far, all vinyl. This one is another, it's like metallic. It's little circles. It's kind of gold, like brown and gold. It's really pretty. This one's an iron-on, so it's just black squares. Pink vinyl. I'm gonna come back to this one in just a minute. So this one's a patterned vinyl. It's not super easy to see all the different patterns in it, but that one's really neat. Here's another patterned vinyl pack. It's got some black and some red stuff in it. This one is like a sky blue, but it's pearl. So it's really pretty, like almost shimmery. This one's a textured vinyl. I really hope you guys can see okay. Here's another one that has like 12 sheets, all different colors in it. So that was exciting. I really was happy to find like a couple of those. This one's like party vinyl. It's like got confetti on it, sort of. This one, dark pink, light pink, and green. Just regular vinyl. Adhesive foil, gold. And then this one is just like, it's not called this, but I'm like calling it. It's like an essentials pack. It's got black, white, gold, and silver in it. Just regular vinyl. Super awesome. And then this one's really cool. It is like, they're calling it a specialty sampler. So it's got dry erase vinyl, chalkboard vinyl, stencil vinyl, and standard grip transfer tape. So I've got lots going on here, but I'm super excited about it. And then I have just a few more things in here. So we have a variety of like paper materials. So this one here, it's craft board. And here, let me actually show you. Okay. So this one, it's like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a really pretty, like dark forest green. Sorry, there's more. Okay, here we go. There we go. So it's shiny, metallic. So there's some silver, gold, green. So the craft board, so it's just like this on the back side. It's just like a thick, heavy material, sort of like cardboard. So you can do more sturdy projects. So like right here, in case you didn't already see it, there's like a crown right there that you can make. And I've seen people make like houses for like villages at Christmas time, things like that. So then we've got just some paper. It's nautical paper. All of them. I should just keep this over here. This one's super cute. All of these are kept shut. So here's little boats. I know it's not super easy to see. Whales. Ship steering wheels. Anchors. So super cute. This one is Moroccan. So just more paper, different designs. This one's double-sided, so that's really cool. Solid on one side, and then it's got pattern on the other side. This one is called A Walk in the Park. So it's got trees, buildings, stars, pennant banners. It's super cute too. Almost done. So these ones are super exciting. Glitter. It's a pack of glitter paper cardstock. It's got all these colors in it right here. So that one's like summertime colors. It's called Brights. This one is classic. It's got fall colors. All these right here. So those are super awesome. And then this last one is gold foil washi sheets. Sorry. So it looks like this. Let me see if I can find. Those are hearts. There's flowers, polka dots, bows. So like this one's the flowers. I know it's not super easy to see. I'm sorry. Anyway, that is my box. that is what I got at the employee sale. So thank you, marketing team, for needing to get rid of lots of stuff, because I feel super, super lucky that I got to get these at a discounted rate. So thank you everybody for watching my Joy unboxing, my Cricut sale unboxing, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm always happy to help troubleshoot anything that I can. If you have questions with your machine, if you have one, or if you're looking to buy, I'm happy to answer any questions. Oh, so sorry. One thing I was going to say about the Joy, one thing that's really, really neat about the Joy and kind of the purpose of the Joy is it's a simpler machine. The Maker has so many capabilities. It can cut, like this glitter cardstock, and it can cut the craft board, and it can cut fabric and vinyl and all the things. And it's got all these different blades. It's got engraving tools, things like that. So it's really for the Maker is for anybody, but my recommendation is if you're like a heavy crafter, that's the machine for you. The Air 2, which is part of the Explorer family, that's going to be more geared towards like cutting paper and vinyl. So if you are more of like a paper crafter, a scrapbooker, vinyl cutter, and you don't want to do all the other things, that's a great machine. And then the Joy machine is really great for like the beginner crafter, someone who loves to make cards. Obviously, a big focus of this machine is like card making. So that's, really going to be a great machine for you. Also, if you're just kind of looking to start to get into the Cricut family and figure out our products, it's a great one. There's something else I was going to say. Oh, so beginner crafter or not, one thing that's super awesome about the Joy machine that the Maker and the Explorer family cannot do yet, or sorry, I said yet. I meant to just say cannot do. And this one, is solving for something that people have wanted, is the ability to cut really long projects. So the capability for the other machines, the bigger machines, the biggest size is 24 inches. So we have 12 by 12 mats and 12 by 24. This is, again, you have to use the smart vinyl, but however long your smart vinyl roll is, it will cut until, you tell it to stop. So if you have a roll of like 70 feet of smart vinyl, you can cut 70 feet. So it's great to use with kids. It's really simple. It's tiny and cute. Let me show it to you one more time. Super tiny. It's fairly lightweight. So, easy for your little ones to help out or to play with. So that is the Cricut Joy.